Kiwi boxers Joseph Parker and Junior Farr are ramping up preparations as their heavyweight match-up looms closer. With a date clash with the All Blacks now ruled out, today it was announced the fight has been pushed back a day to Saturday, December 12th. While 24 hours isn't much, every day is particularly important for Parker, with longtime trainer Kevin Barry just 1 week out of quarantine, having arrived from America. Clay Wilson has more.
Up until a week ago, Joseph Parker and Kevin Barry had spent 8 months apart. Not the ideal scenario as Parker prepares for a high-stakes clash with countryman and amateur rival Junior Farr. Barry, though, is adamant that a promise his fighter made him means they've avoided any need to play catch-up.
He said, once you arrive, I'll be ready to hit the ground running. And for the very first day in the gym, we did like 12 rounds on the pads, which we've never ever done. So, he was true to his word. He's in shape.
In shape and in sync. The former WBO world champion says his first session with Barry after his trainer's 2 weeks quarantine gave them both confidence.
It took one round and we're into our rhythm again. So it just shows the chemistry that we have, and also the knowing each other from all the, obviously all the camps that we've had together.
But one of Farr's coaches isn't so convinced. Eugene Behrman is the mastermind behind the success of UFC star Israel Adesanya and other Kiwi UFC fighters, and he says Parker and Barry's time apart is absolutely a factor.
You want to be with your head coach, the guy whose job it's been to impose the strategy and get across the strategy and the tactics as long as you can. So, yeah, it's definitely to our advantage that we've had all that time to stay with Junior. And, in my estimation, they're starting a little late. We've already started, so they're coming to the party a little late.
It's not the only advantage Behrman feels they have, with Farr now an established member at Auckland City Kickboxing.
It's one of the phenomenons that I've witnessed in my gym, is that everybody's uplifted, everybody's doing better because of that osmosis. Junior is one guy that's taken massive inspiration from those UFC guys.
Behrman says Farr has developed a close bond with Adesanya, last year's Halberg Sportsman of the Year. Farr was even in attendance when Adesanya won the UFC interim middleweight title last April, digging deep to outlast American Kelvin Gastelum in a 5-round epic.
When that fight happened, and then after the fight, it just kind of reinsured that all the training that we're doing in the gym definitely works, and that we definitely have to fully apply ourselves, because those guys are doing it at the highest level of their sport, so that means we need to do that as well.
Parker says he's well aware Farr has a very smart team behind him.
The input that they're going to bring, they're going to analyse what I do right and do wrong, and I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm sure this will be the best junior that we're going to see.
But Parker is also confident of a statement performance. And while they may not have had as much time together to prepare as Team Farr, Kevin Barry says his man also has one clear advantage.
When the bright lights come on, we know how Joseph Parker reacts. We know how he performs. This is new ground for Junior, and he'll need all that experience from the team that he has to help him through that.
Just 6 weeks remain until those bright lights shine on what's being billed as the biggest all-Kiwi clash in boxing history. Mō te hōtaka o te ahi pōnei, ko Clay Wilson aho.